Who should I show my poem to next?
Hang on.
Show me your dick.
Tell Floyd to bring up some tissue with him so he can plug his nose next time that happens.
Floyd, bring some tissue up with you.
Like an entire roll.
Said yes.
That's you.
Rastaman.
Mr. Tumble-san.
Mr. Tumble-san.
Tumble-san.
Having a good time so far.
I'm switching wines.
Ah, yeah.
I'll get rid of that little shit. I want this one with a little gift tag.
That is perfect. And that is an exceptionally... You know what? I cleared out my bottle of that from up there earlier today. It's as if I knew it was coming.
Yes, Kev.
High five. Thank you.
Oh god, it tastes
You know
like...
what? I thought you spelled that everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes like bins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can we play something
Good,
different?
glad to hear it. No, it's going to be alright soon. We checked. By the way, since you're knowing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activity or thing we can do better?
He does not know the way.
I do know the way.
You're going to have to release this incredibly soon.
I know, it starts very soon.
Before that meme ges banned for incredible racism.
It is
that's
shocking,
what it
isn't
Because it all is white teenage children from America.
Oh, yeah.
Downsy knuckles.
Anyway, I'm always listening. That's
We're all
you.
doing
Blood in your ashtray there, mate.
Good.
Cool. Don't be afraid to bring things up.
Alright, I keep that in mind.
That's me.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
From now on, I'm going to do Mr. Tumbleson as Tim from Spaced.
Okay. Meanwhile, you're still Jamaican.
You should do it as Brian because you got Brian's beard.
Well, the microphone won't pick up, Brian.
That's true.
I'm like, alright.
Settle down, Ian.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
That's Tim, is it?
Yes, it's Tim Spaced as me, it's fine.
It's the same.
If you've never watched Spaced, watch Spaced, it's fantastic. It's got Simon Pegg in it and the fat guy.
Fairly sure it's on 4OD. The fat guy, Nick Frost.
That's the one I was thinking of, Father Christmas from Doctor Who.
He's very big now, Nick Frost.
He's
Very
in
big.
ones.
Big, physically big. Which one is it?
You, the Jamaican.
Don't worry, Mr. Tumble-san. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's a barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Mr. Tumble-san.
Really? Oh, shit. So I thought it was a... Come on.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god. Ouchie. Oh god.
Oh, no little girls again. Oh god. Oh my. Oh.
Why haven't you been using that voice?
I should do that from now on.
Yes, please.
No, no.
Yes, yes.
No, no.
No, no.
Wee wee.
Oh, fuck it.
It kinda make me think of something Nasuki would write. And she a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling our kind of story in just a few simple words.
I can't wait to, just as a brief aside, I can't wait to fucking put this trailer together where we're not having banter. It's literally just all speaking this. The trailer's just going to be all the cuts where we just start pissing ourselves from the shit accents we're doing.
What do you mean shit? My accent's great. Jewish New York comedian. Spot on. You're the one that can't do any fucking accents,
That
you
is true.
fat kid.
It's all trailer fodder, keep it coming.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. and sometimes there's only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
Why don't you sit here? Foy's not arsed, he'll be sat there.
Okay.
Until he's sat in his car and driving home and leaving Kev behind.
Foy sitting in his car, driving home without my playlist I've made for the road trip.
Oh no, he's here.
I see.
He's got his flowers bare.
So you're saying that Natsuki is all kind like what? This is why I can't do voices and read at the same time.
Stop looking at me then, that'd help.
Oh god!
Oh jeez, oh god, oh god.
Sort of.
Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning true. So I can see why it'd be our kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
The accent's come back now.
Honestly, it's become so much more uncomfortable for me now.
Why? Because you're surrounded by different ethnic groups?
No, because I've got the Jew dick. That's kicking it back to you with the golf, which they've not seen yet because we're doing this instead. Or maybe they are. Who knows?
I'd love to see you try new things.
Like Jew dick.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha. Anyway, do you want to read me poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Do we ought to wrap this one again?
Oh god.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
That's because I have to sound confident. That don't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh, multiple.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So it's a poem about a fan.
Simmer down, fucking stainless.
You know what you should do is cut away and
Stainless? Stained. They're not a fucking set of cutlery.
You should get Tom to record all of these.
It's a bit better.
Because I think
you get what?
Tom to record all of these poems.
Oh yeah, that doesn't make things longer
where is
or
my glass?
complicated at all. But you know, sure, why not?
I want to see what colour this one is.
It's probably the same colour.
Ah.
Pour
it's
it up
gonna
into.
be pink.
Pour it up into the
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. He'll show him after.
It's
Use
beer
the colour.
colour.
Beer colour. That's a good start.
beer flavour.
So what do you think?
It's not very free-form, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing
So,
between words and lines.
4 years so far, got blood and beer all over the floor. Good efforts, mate.
It's moving out in 2 weeks, man.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too
Moving on.
fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect.
My finger's so heavy.
You never make any progress.
Because you're so fat.
Just force yourself to get something done on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Just so
Thanks for
everyone
listening.
Just so everyone's clear, this is a disclaimer. I'm not snide to Jay because of his weight, because I don't like fat people. It's just because I don't like Jay.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Wonderful. Who should I show my poem to next?
Yori.
Uri Geller.
Oh, that is
Voice.
That is lager without the taste of lager.
Yeah.
Dot.
What?
Dot.
It's like, it
When
looks
are we
like
gonna
fucking
do-
Iron Brew. Look how excited it is.
When are we going to do a beer tasting video?
Whatever you want.
Where we set up camera and it's just all four of us in a row.
It is lager with the taste removed.
Yeah.
It's appalling.
Have you tried some of the Yakima Red?
Yeah, you gave me a can
Did you
before.
have a full can?
Yeah, boy.
Yuri
Ah.
stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I'm just going to keep doing all the voices until people get involved.
Flat lager.
It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem. Yes, right, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure, because I guess that it might be after reading through some of it. Ah, so it's that bad.
Same men can't multitask.
No. Did I just raise my voice?
You just raised your
I'm
ass.
so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her
My
hands.
ass.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice.
Wow, what are you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of the new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
You sound like the Arch-Chancellor from Discworld.
Well, that's a fucking voice as well. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they tend to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought,
We found
it's
an
as if her
accent that
demeanour
Jay's good
totally
at.
changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an
Pompous.
expert.
Say pompous or librarian.
Of course, there's not something you can blame for.
Faulty!
There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
I don't know which is the best bit about
By yourself.
The funniest bit about the major
Well-
in Faulty Towers is the bit where he goes really racist, or the bit where he thinks the moose head is talking to him.
Never mind.
Okay.
Good. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Oh, that's empty. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, that's you. No, I've got...
I know I had a
stop
better
it.
idea.
So, I'm just drinking everything
You can
tonight.
drink
Can't
this.
wait.
No one wants
And
to.
then I will drink them.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of fucking weird. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
I can't read that.
Ghost under the light! The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe.
Lies.
Calms. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
If you could move your enormous head, that would be great.
Shut your mouth. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
No,
I wasn't thinking at all.
but it took you so long to read.
Can I buy one of these?
Yes.
You need to buy one of them off it.
Take the dented one.
No, we don't want a dented one, that's why I put it back. How much
Well, I
is it?
just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, I was really descriptive.
Gonna set foil on fire.
No.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you in a ghost, Yuri?
No. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mr. Dumbleson.
Really? I must totally miss the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. What? But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. But then, that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
That's me.
I was very drunk.
There's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, makes me happy. Why do you think that? Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up
Turn
on
into
these
flange
things too.
wars.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Kiki.
Meanwhile, Sayori.
Oh, my favourite.
Fuck it
Oh.
all correct.
Oh,
This is a good poem, Mr.
Oh, it's that one.
Tumble-Sam.
Oh, right, yeah.
Are you sure it's your first time?
of course.
It's like half Les Dawson and half Barbara from League of Gentlemen.
Oh my god, what? Never mind. That's not good. Am I the kind of guy who'll be writing poems in his spare time?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not
to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the old club room.
Oh well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Mr. Tumble-Sam. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
No, you're fucking welcome.
I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Show her a picture of my motive, she'll be more impressed with you.
How old is she? 12? 13?
Unspecified.
Unspecified.
Well, let's say 16, so that I don't get sent to prison.
Legal.
Yes.
Isn't 12 legal in Japan?
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
You sinister motherfucker.
Perfect.
That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
You've really got to do a different voice. I can't cope with the Jew man no more.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Yay!
Your voice again.
My voice.
Yay.
That's fine. You're the central character. You're the one who wanted to play this fucking game.
He's schizophrenic. Work it. Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Like when my character was briefly deaf.
I could make mine deaf.
No.
Please don't.
No.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. No.
It's my poem.
It is.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
You said this game was boring. Sayori! This is just a guess, but did you just wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Fucking idiot.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Hey, Jay applauds food. What a surprise.
Context.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
I haven't eaten today, you fucking cunt.
My fault.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Who the fuck's Monica?
You.
What?
Oh yeah.
I thought I was the...
Anytime
yeah.
it says yeah, it should be yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That should be my old manager's voice, which is. Oh,
That's
yeah.
Sayori, not Monica.
You're Sayori.
I know.
But it was Monica's idea.
Alright.
Idiot.
Okay. Well, next time I won't forget the plot.
We have to fucking do this in tonight's session because otherwise we'll be
And I'm going
completely
to write the
lost
best
forever.
poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
See?
See. Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Fuck you. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs, even though they clearly can, and they outshine them. This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
Follow us on Facebook.
Get off Facebook.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself
putting them on Facebook.
across the room. Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Atsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. She's pissed. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. She's depressed. What's with this language? Wait, hang on. Who's that? That's. Oh, Greg.
What with this language?
No, all Greg.
What's with this language?
What's with that language? I forgot what she is. She was 40, Clark.
Oh, that's me. It's me now.
Yeah.
Jay's back to me. Go-to accent.
Did you say something?
No, you're supposed to be the...
How it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
That was it.
Ah, yoga.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Fancy. Thanks.
No. You're supposed to be like Brigadier, kind of.
Yours is cute.
Yours is cute, bloody hell. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. Silly whore. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Harumph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sarah liked it. Mr. Tumblethorn did too.
Mr. Tumblethong?
Yes. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me! I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mr. Tumbleson likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
It's a Jew's heart.
You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, fuck.
I've got my headphones.
Fucking headphones also.
Just do yours.
Why are
Are
we
you going
fucking...
to order a tiny pizza again?
Yes.
Is it for his tiny pizza that you ordered the other one? It was signed as a prize and no one's actually claimed yet.
Well, it's because that's not out for months.
Oh no.
Maybe I'm just jealous that Mr. Tumbleson appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
It's just
Are
me
you
and
following
Jay's
yourself?
arm.
Get out the window.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Can you not tell from my voice?
Is everyone okay?
Well,
Bye.
you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mr. Samperson started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that a little. This doesn't. This doesn't
Even
involve-
involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mr. Tumbleson! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Sam of the Sorcerer music now. 2 Sam of the Sorcerer.
If she could
2.
ever get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would never have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mr. Tumbleson.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mr. Tumbleson? Well? How did I get dragged into this shit in the fucking first place? It's not like I know anything about fucking writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be fucking help me!
Yes.
To the rescue.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth, which is dead helpful. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri.
Whose voice am I going for?
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Dot.
See?
Dot. Sayori.
Hello.
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this?
Mr. Tumbleson.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Boing.
Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes
Stop. Collaborate and listen. Sayori's back with a brand new invention.
She.
I know, I did it. And replaced
Oh,
it.
okay.
You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because.
Well,
Answer that one then. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
boy's back in the room.
He's gotta go.
Ish.
Edgy never closer to the door. Sayori!
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
You have
Good
to
luck.
do that as well.
I'll make some tea.
Mm.
Yuri rushes off.
Fucking hell.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at fuck all.
So this is
Jamaican.
why Security is vice president.
Sure. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see you get yourself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd y'all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Mr. Tumble-san, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same.
Oh, good, it's back.
It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Can't fucking wait. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself,
Windy, windy, wee.
I did learn a little more about the kind of poetry he likes. With any luck, I learned fuck all. That means I can do at least a bit better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Mr. Tumble-san, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Be worse in a bit.
Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Adori. Sayori. Did.
What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki.
What's orangey for cross?
Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all.
I quite like that one.
I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Do you need a tambourine?
Need a cagoule.
Cool. A parkour.
Parkour.
That's when you jump from building to building, isn't it?
Indoor sunglasses.
You know, Mr. Tumblesam, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. I want to fuck everybody. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I want to fuck everybody. Does it really need to stop there? I could fuck their mums too. We'll just have to see what the future holds, mate.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. She's so full of shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Next time.
On this
fucking game that we're playing.
It starts getting good. Trust me.
Never had less fun with a game ever.
It's because you can't hear anything. The soundtrack is everything.
If they can't cope, we'll get you home tomorrow, Kev. We'll get you home. You stay, you'll play this with me.
Yes.
Be men.
Yes, I will.
Alton F9, goodbye!
Goodbye! Boy says goodbye.
Boy cares not for this.